セーブしないの？
Hello, everybody.
あ、行っちゃった。
Welcome back to this final episode of Suzuki Bakuhatsu. We will finish off the final bombs and watch the ending of this very bizarre game. But hey, it was entertaining, wasn't it? Come on, you gotta admit.
鈴木様、お待たせしました。
So, Suzuki is going for an interview at some office
かしこまりました。
for an interview job. Got her resume. This is the typical way the Japanese do an interview. And the two secretaries are talking about, oh, kawaiso, it's too bad for her because she's going to be suffering through the whole, interview or whatever, and she's probably not going to get hired.
かわいそうに。
But instead we see a giant robot fly by. It's like the manual for the robot.
こうしてやる。
And it's got its own intro song. Instead of Gundam, it's Gunda. By Enix.
絶対許さない。シャッター。
So it's kind of like one of those classic, Gundam robot shows with the old classic introduction. I find that pretty good. It's pretty funny. So we're going to have this fight with Suzuki and Gunda. And it's basically paper, rock, scissors. I chose paper there. And he chose scissors, so I lost. And I took some damage there, you can see, on Suzuki's side. It was a tie. We both chose rock. I'll choose rock again. And I win because he chose scissors. Haha. Got to blast him. Gu, choki, pa. So let's do pa again. He did gu, so I won again. So Gunder's getting lower on life. I did choki. He did paper. I win again. Yeah, take it. Blow you to smithereens. And yeah, that was the bomb. It was just a game of paper, rock, scissors. This game couldn't get any weirder.
すごい。
「
もう交代の時間過ぎてるじゃないのよ。私もロボット乗りたい。
ビューバイ。
セーブしないの？
Okay, it did get weirder. That ending was pretty funny. But the secretaries were jealous and they wanted to, drive the robot around. So let's go to our next bomb in the afternoon. These bizarre times. And there's water in the car. Yeah, they were really messing with effects in this game just to see what they could do. Now, suddenly we're at the beach and we're all wet and the car's wet and the ocean. And we've got the giant tidal wave from Interstellar. So yeah, this one's a little odd to begin with, but it's a pretty interesting bomb. We have this kind of underwater maze. And there's something moving over there. It's a submarine. So we have to identify these submarines. You know, when they're in your way, and then you got to shoot a, torpedo at it. And as soon as you do, the timer begins. Hey, at least we get to destroy submarines. That's always fun, right? It's a bit of a maze, but I think pretty much all paths lead to the same place. It's just a rock. Won't let me shoot it. That's unfortunate. I don't know, maybe some of the rocks you can destroy, I don't know. Some of the different colored ones. But I'm just gonna go sideways. Whoops, that's a dead end. I'm just gonna go around them. There might be a quicker way. Aha! Here's our real goal, the real bomb, which is a submarine. Let's check it out. I like how these screws sort of fly away like they're, you know, torpedoes coming out of the sub.
ここまで OK。
Okay, we got a screw on the back and one on the front. Guess I'll do the front. Man, that's a long screw. Here we have a contraption which looks like it's going to trigger the bomb. Let's take this panel off because it looks safe. And that was a waste of time, apparently. And that panel was also a waste of time. Just a hint underneath, or an insult. Well, I'm gonna have to face this mechanism here. So if I take the screw out where that hammer is, it's gonna swing down and hit that metal piece. So you need to twist it. That way when this little hammer swings down, nothing happens. Well, this hammer looks safe. It's not gonna swing down and hit anything. Famous last words. Okay, it swung down, but there was nothing for it to hit, so that's good.
Huh?
That's a code to help me. That doesn't help me very much, to be honest. Okay, once again, let's take out the safe screw, switch this so that the hammer won't fall. And as always, cut the blue wire, because the blue wire is safe, right? Yeah, I probably could have done better on that one. So a friend of Suzuki was waiting for her, and she apologized for being late. They were supposed to have lunch together. Suzuki, osoi, you're late. And a friend looks at her and wonders, like, why are you all wet? And like half of her dress is all wet, as you can see. And Suzuki is like, I wonder why. I don't know. Apparently she doesn't know why she was wet. She was underwater disassembling a bomb. Alrighty, let's go to the next one. At all these bizarre times. Early in the morning, huh? Okay, we gotta show off our special effects. So this one is Suzuki's shadow. Which, if you look at it from the side, looks like a bomb. So we're going to hit these hammers carefully. And there's a trigger down there, so I'm blocking it. So there go the hammers. And then we can unscrew these that the hammers were blocking. Yeah, this one's a little bizarre. They just made it into a puzzle, but at least it's a legit puzzle rather than those odd ones that don't really have anything to do with a bomb. And I have no clue which wire I cut there. Oh, come on, that was a B? That was a good performance. Or maybe that's my total score up to now, I don't know. That could be my overall score. Okay, we're at noon. And this bomb always happens at noon. We're suddenly on this cruiser. And this cruiser's full of terrorists. And no, I'm not racist just because those guys are talking, you know, like they're Arabians or Iraqians. This boat is actually full of terrorists. I'm not sure why there's just a box of guns there. Maybe she should have taken one, just for self-defense. So we're going to go into a room at the end of the boat, and it's an empty room. And we get locked in. Good job, Suzuki. So now we are going to have to pick our way out through the door, but there's a bomb in it. Isn't that a great way for terrorists to trap me in a room? Make sure there's a bomb in the door. So we got a pretty interesting puzzle here, a rotation puzzle. Got to reveal 2 screws that are hidden underneath. There's one. So the best thing to do is get the yellow lined up, and then rotate back and get the orange lined up, and then go back, get the green lined up. And we can go deeper into the lock, which gets more complicated. So now there's a trigger below. So let's get that one out. And if you drop this little red thing, the whole thing rotates. But you don't want to rotate too far. Yeah, I need to be careful. I'm going to go back around. I don't want to... If you rotate the gold piece all the way around, it hits that trigger down below. And another one. This one you just got to be quick. There are some scissors there on the right that are slowly rotating. And if those scissors get to the bomb, they're going to cut the wire. Whoa, that's a little dangerous. So that speeds up the scissors. Gotta be careful. And the scissors were gonna cut the blue one, so it must be the red one that's safe. Yeah, B is my total score up to now. Alright, we opened the door. And what awaits us behind the door? A lady. The final boss. That's right, the final boss. Her name is Ito. She's wondering why we're interfering and disassembling all these bombs. And now we're having lunch together. Yeah. Don't ask me to explain it. It doesn't make sense. This whole game doesn't make sense. So this last boss, which doesn't make sense, has a bomb inside of her. I guess, I don't know if it's inside her heart or what, but she's got a bomb inside of her. And she's going to request Suzuki to help her get it out. I mean, the text goes so fast, even a Japanese person can't read it very quickly, very well. So just to be safe, I guess, she's asking us, please, we're going to do this outside. So just in case it blows up, we won't kill people. She doesn't hate us. Yeah, don't ask me, it's weird. So this is always the last bomb in the game, Ito. So she just gave us the hint there, aka o kite, which is cut the red wire. And you have to be careful here. The heartbeat in the center, if it's green, you're safe. But if it starts to turn red, you're in trouble. So you gotta sort of take turns with these screws. Sometimes you can twist them twice safely. But if it turns red, then it's best to only switch it once. To twist it just once. Or else it'll blow up. And they're pretty long screws, so that's really all there is to it. Just do different ones. Just go kind of counterclockwise, whatever you want to do.
青を切って
Now she says to cut the blue wire, but you want to cut the one that she said first, which is the red wire. I have no idea why it's pulsing like that. And now they're best friends, because apparently we disabled the bomb in her heart. And so that is the end of the game, guys. Guys and gals and everyone, what did you think of Suzuki Bakuhatsu? It's obvious, they were playing around with full motion video and, some effects and just trying to see what they could do. But I guess this is what Enix does when they're bored. Maybe it's a good thing that they're with Square now. Although I wouldn't mind seeing another game like this, but if it was much more well done, with a good story, and some, bomb disassembling stuff with traps and, things. So it had potential. As I said in the beginning, to be a really fun and interesting game. It just, I don't know, it turned out to be a little silly and, a little bizarre and crazy. But hey, it's not the only Japanese game that's been wild, weird, crazy, and bizarre. And now there's going to be a bunch of credits, which I'll just go ahead and skip through most of them because there's not really anything to actually see. It's just going to be the staff and cast and everything. But at the end, we get a chance to see the explosion scenes that we've unlocked. Yep, that's Enix for you. They put their logo on it. So here at the end, I'll show you, we get to see the explosions that we've unlocked. So I got a B for that run. And just for fun, I'll show all the explosion animations. And yay, there's our rainbow happiness ending scene. Suzuki throwing out a rainbow and then rocks flying up as the rainbow goes off, and yeah. It's the ending everybody's always wanted. Alright, we'll just click on. So these are all the fail scenarios. That was kind of a weak explosion. So don't have that one unlocked on this run. But the next one we do. I destroyed the moon. If you remember that moon puzzle, and then 1 year later, the Earth has a ring of particles around it. That's pretty cool, actually. We should destroy the moon. That would totally be cool. So we're missing a couple there. You can't get them all in one run. There's the Hawaii one, which is very sad. Poor Suzuki. There's her apartment blowing up. We're missing those two. There's the robot one if you fail in paper, rock, scissors. There's the blow up the ocean. So we get to blow up the ocean instead of the land. There's blowing up our shadow. That's what happens when a shadow blows up. There's the terrorist ship, probably the most interesting. Or the most impressively done. And there's Ito if you fail to help her with her heart. So that was it, everyone. Suzuki Bakuhatsu. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed all the explosions. We'll see you in the next game series. じゃあ皆さん、またね。
鈴木爆発。